Hi guys and welcome back to Maths with Cats. So today we're going to be going over parametric equations for AQA A-Level Maths. Now there's quite a lot to cover on this topic, so it's been into two parts, so this is part one. So first we'll go over the basics. Normally lines and curves are represented by one Cartesian equation, which is what you've seen in the past with the form y equals mx plus c. With parametric equations, lines and curves are represented by two equations. In parametric equations, x and y are each defined separately in terms of a third parameter. The parameter is usually t or theta. So we'll show you some examples and it'll hopefully start to make some more sense. So the first question, sketch the graph given by the parametric equations x equals t plus 1 and y equals t squared minus 1. There's two methods for this. You can try to find the Cartesian equation or use a table of values. So method one, this is a table of values. So these are the x and y values and how they change with the corresponding t value. So when t equals minus 3, x equals minus 2 and y equals 8. When t equals minus 2, x equals minus 1, y equals 3. When t equals minus 1, x and y both equal 0. When t equals 0, x equals 1, y equals minus 1. And you can see the rest, I'm not going to read them all out. Now use the x and y values to plot the graph as usually. So you will see the graph, but I'm going to go over method 2 and then I'll show you the graph at the end. So method number 2 is to find the Cartesian equation. So one of the parametric equations, let me get my laser pointer out, is x equals t plus 1. Minus 1 on both sides, and you get x minus 1 is equal to t. Plug this into the y equation, so you have y equals, instead of t squared, x minus 1 squared, minus 1. y equals x squared minus 2x plus 1 minus 1, so y equals x squared minus 2x. Now you have a Cartesian equation, so you can draw it as you normally would. So you end up with a graph that looks like this. So the dots are the points from the table of values. The curve is just the curve. So here's another example. A curve is defined by the parametric equations x equals 2t minus 3 and y equals 1 over 3t, where t is not equal to 0. Part A to this question, find the x and y values of the point the curve passes through when t equals 4. So when t equals 4, x equals 2 lots of 4 minus 3, which is 8 minus 3, which is 5. And y is equal to 1 over 3 lots of 4, which is 1 over 12. Part B is asking us to find the value of t that corresponds to the point where y equals 9. So 9 is going to equal 1 over 3t. Times up by 3t and you get 27t equals 1. Then divide by 27 and you get t equals 1 over 27. What is the value of y when x equals minus 15? So minus 15 is going to be equal to 2t minus 3. So if you add 3 to both sides, you get minus 12 equals 2t. Then divide by 2 and you get minus 6 equals t. Sub that into the y equation, you get y equals 1 over 3 lots of minus 6, which is equal to 1 over minus 18. Parametric equations of circles. So for this, it gets a bit more confusing, but circle centre 0, 0 and radius r is defined by x equals r cos theta and y equals r sin theta. Circle centre AB and radius r is defined by x equals r cos theta plus a and y equals r sin theta plus b. So here's some examples. Sketch the graph given by the equations x equals 4 cos theta and y equals 4 sin theta. So you can see from here, that will be a circle, centre 0, 0, radius 4. So it'll look like that. That should be really easy to draw. Sketch the graph of the equations x equals 3 cos theta plus 1 and y equals 3 sin theta plus 2. So that would have radius 3 and centre 1, 2. So it'll look like that. Parametric equations and intersections. So again, we're explaining for examples because it's much easier. The curve shown in the sketch has the parametric equations x equals 4t squared minus 1 and y equals t cubed minus t. Find the coordinates of the points where the graph crosses the x-axis. I've just realised I have not put the sketch on screen, sorry about that. So when the curve crosses the x-axis, y equals 0, as you should know from previous videos and also GCSE. So we're going to say 0 is equal to t cubed minus t, which is the same as t lots of t squared minus 1, which means that either t equals 0 or t squared equals 1, so t is plus or minus 1. So x, therefore, is equal to minus 1 or 3, just by subbing in those values, which means the coordinates are minus 1, 0 and 3, 0. Where it crosses the line 8y equals 3x plus 3. So if 8y equals 3x plus 3, we can sub in the x equation from up here into that. So 8y, 8 lots of, and the y equation from up here as well. So 8 lots of t cubed minus t is equal to 3 lots of 4t squared minus 1 plus 3. 8t cubed minus 8t is equal to 12t squared minus 3 plus 3. So 8t cubed minus 12t squared minus 8t is 0. Then factorise it and solve, and you get t equals 0 minus a half or 2. So you can then sub them into the x and y equations again, and you get x equals minus 1, 0 or 15, and y equals 0, 3/8 or 6. So the coordinates are minus 1, 0, 0, 3/8, 15, 6. That is the end of this video. This is part 1. If you subscribe and turn notifications on, you'll be notified when I upload part 2. I hope you enjoyed the video and found it useful. Any feedback, leave it in the comments below. But make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will see you in a future video. Goodbye!